All right. Hello, everyone. Happy Halloween or happy early Halloween. Today, we are going to have a brief summary of what we discussed in our second general meeting. So, my name is Doreen Santos, and I am the chapter president, and I'm also dressed as Sully today.
Hi, I'm Cynthia Tanner. I'm VP over the college project.
My name is Celine, and I'm the VP over the Honors and Action Project.
All right, so first we started with giving a brief overview of chapter project involvement. So for the college project, which is Cynthia's realm, we have a couple activities coming up this week. So we have Mental Health Awareness Week, which we still have volunteering available, so you can talk to us, and so that way we can schedule you at a time to sit at a table in our affirmation station and have people sign positive affirmation cards, so positive messages. Uh, then you can also yourself write a positive message as well. Also, at the end of Mental Health Awareness Week, we will have a speaker event in which Miss Marin Eberhardt is going to talk to us about how to improve our self-talk. So how to make uh, how to speak better to ourselves, think positively, right? And that will be October 10th. So that's a Thursday from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. in Building 13 to 10 in the NSO room. Additionally, the college project has meeting times, so you are very welcome to come and join us at the meetings. They are Mondays from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. in building 12731.
For the Honors and Action Project, our theme is helping economically dependent victims of domestic violence. That's why the volunteer opportunities kind of reflect that. So, first, we're collecting burner phones because if you have any old phones that you're not using, the victims can use it for an emergency call to call 911 because those phones can connect to a telephone pole and get service through 911. And then we have a volunteer opportunity for manning the domestic violence table. We're going to gather brochures from an organization called Bridge Over Troubled Waters, and we're going to educate other students about domestic violence. Then we're also going to promote our movie Power and Control, which will show on October 29th, 6 to 10 in room 12, 619, 20.
60.
Well, correction, yeah, 6 to
We're
8.
not gonna stay till 10.
And then we also have another donation drive. We have a donation drive for furniture, and we're gonna bring all the furniture. So y'all will drive to this place and get your gently used furniture, like kitchen items, decorations, and any appliances around the house, and you'll bring it to this address. It's Cypress Assistance Ministries, and be sure to call before you head over there because their donation times vary. So you have Monday through Wednesday they're open 10 a.m. to 6. And then Thursday to Saturday they're open 10 to 3, and then Sunday they're closed. And then if you wanted to discuss the honors in action or kind of give your input, we have meetings on Wednesdays 2:30 to 4 in room 12731.
All right, so for scholarships, the updates that we have right now or reminders for scholarships are PTK's fall scholarship. So the deadline is October 25th. You can apply in ptk.org or start the process of application. Then we also have a reminder for Jack Can Cook. We also added the link over at the side of the slide, and that deadline for that one is November 20th. And also, please sign up for, or please join our Facebook. Our name is Phi Theta Kappa Beta Upsilon Nu. There we post announcements and pictures of our events, and we would like to see you guys keep in touch through Facebook or Instagram, or especially sign up for Remind. That will let you guys know about the events that we are having.
So we have a third project, which is community service based and also involves our campus, but it's a real personal project for me, and that is to recruit more bone marrow donors. So if you haven't been in one of my talks in one of the other student organizations that I've already talked to, just want to let you know I've aged out of the bone marrow registry, and I was sad about that. And I thought, who could I just get to replace me? But then I thought we could make this a project for the school and get students and faculty to also sign up to replace me on the registry. So that's the goal. So I do want to say a lot of people have misconceptions about bone marrow donation. Sometimes they're thinking that they have to go somewhere and give blood first, and it's a real hard screening process. And we screened 8 people tonight at our meeting. It took 5 minutes. We just got on our phones and answered some screening questions that we picked up on the phone through the website. And then I had swab kits, and it's just a cheek swab. And they can get enough cells to match you enough to if there's a person who has a need. So also back in the old days, bone marrow donation was always surgical. And so you would hear about people have to be in the hospital a couple of days when they donated bone marrow, but technology has changed that to where 80% of bone marrow donation is basically a blood draw. So it's just like donating blood. So they'll get a bag of the right parts of your blood, and then with the patient, when they receive it, they just hang that, and the blood goes into their bodies, and that is the bone marrow donation. So it's very simple. So, but with 80% being a blood draw, 20% is still surgical, and the Be the Match program pays for all of the expenses, and there is a day surgery involved. I spoke to a gal who did the surgery, and she went shopping with her mother later in the day after her surgery. So it didn't hurt her enough to stop her from shopping. But she said she was sore for a few days, but that was it. So it's not, when you compare that, when you weigh that against the fact that you're literally saving someone's life, that small inconvenience is just minimal. And I try and, the reason I signed up for the registry in the first place was it's easy for me to do something good. Why not do it? So anyway, another statistic is only 1 in 40 people who sign up to be a potential donor will get called. I never got called, and I was on the registry for many years. My sister did get a call. She went in for additional screening, but then she was screened out. She wasn't a good enough match. So only 1 in 300 of people who sign up will even be a match for a patient that's ill. So if you sign up, it doesn't mean you're going to do it, but it does mean that you have the potential. So some sobering statistics are every 3 minutes, somebody in the United States is diagnosed with a blood cancer. Worldwide, that's 35 people every minute. One person, every 35 seconds is diagnosed. And so that's a lot of people who need help. So, and every 9 minutes, someone dies in the United States from a blood cancer. So we want to make that statistic go down by adding more people to the registry. So what you're seeing here is just a grid of 100 dots. And the yellow dots represent of 100 patients who have a blood cancer, 30% of them will find a match within their own family, a sibling or a cousin. The kind of catchphrase at the registry is that your bone marrow donor will look like you. So to find someone in the family is the best match. But 70% of those people, they don't have a match within their family, so they have to rely on the registry. So of those 70%, if you are Caucasian, you have a 77% chance of finding a match, an unrelated match on the registry. So that's a really high percentage. But as you look down through these other groups, you see how these groups are so underrepresented within the registry. And so that's really my focus, is trying to get, with such a diverse campus that we have of all different kind of ethnic groups, is trying to get more of the ethnic groups represented on the registry. So when you get all the way down to African American, only 23% of those people will find an unrelated match on the registry. And it's because there aren't enough people registered from that group. Now, the last one I have there is mixed race, and I don't have a statistic because there aren't. So, for example, there's a little boy on the registry right now. He's 5 years old here in Houston. His mother is, or one parent is Korean, and the other parent is Italian, and he has zero. There are zero matches, not even any distant matches for him on the registry. So if you know a Korean-Italian couple who has a child, I would certainly love to get them on the registry. He or she might match. So anyway, that's what we're going for, is getting more donations. So tonight we registered 8 people. I'm really excited because of those 8, all but one was of those smaller represented ethnic groups. So I was really excited about that. The registration process took 3 minutes, some people a little longer, and then cheek swab, both of your cheeks, and that was it. So you're going to see us on campus later on in the month. We're going to do something called Cheek Week. So from Monday through Thursday of that week, October 28th through November 1st, we're going to be on campus. We're going to classrooms, we're going to be out in the hallway, and we're going to be just giving out information about bone marrow donation and also taking registrations as well. And also we have a film that we're going to be showing hopefully on November 19th. That date is tentative, but we're going to show that film. And that film is all about the dire need for mixed race representation on the registry. So you'll hear more about that. So make sure you sign up for those reminders and on Facebook. Thanks.
All right, so that is all that we discussed during our meeting. Please make sure to join Remind. Make sure that we have you on our emailing list. So if you're not getting our emails recently, email the up.ptk@lowestar.edu email, and then we can add you to that emailing list. So thank you for watching, and we hope to see you next month.
Bye.
Bye.